Hi, I'm Beth. Please join me right now for a few stretches to release and relax your body and to mobilize, and then at the end we'll do a brief meditation. Lie down on your back and take a deep breath. Breathe into your belly for a moment and just relax your back into the floor. And whenever you want, close your eyes, and if I say something that doesn't make sense to you, then take a look at the camera. Otherwise, just relax on your back, knees are bent, and we're going to slowly peel the spine upwards, lifting up, and let your shoulders drop, lengthen your neck, stand in your hamstrings, engage your buttocks, pull the navel in, and lengthen the knees away from your head. Inhale the arms up and reach the arms back without them relaxing. Extend the arms long, shrug the shoulders up to the ears. Inhale. Exhale, de-shrug the shoulders and inhale the arms up. Lift the head and roll the body down as you lift and you look forward. And you're in a slight scoop of the abdominals. And then we're going to reverse that. We're going to roll the other way. Inhale, so it's kind of like a slinky when you were a kid. Inhale, lift. Exhale, stretch forward, pull the navel in. One more time. Slinky up, lift and reach back. Stand in your legs and exhale. Bring the head up, bring the shoulders up, bring yourself up, scoop, and then relax down. And one more time, we're going to lift up. And this time, I'm going to turn my hips one way and then the other. So it's a rotation of the pelvis. Rotate the pelvis one way, then the other. And then turn your pelvis to your right. And turn your head a little bit right as well. And then we're going to roll down on the right side of our back. It's like you're getting a back massage. And I'm going to go all the way to my right buttock, kind of stick it out a little bit and roll it back up. And that's the official word for it, stick it out. And then roll it to the side, turn, and inhale. Exhale, roll down through the left side of the back. Head is turned a little bit left. And you go all the way to the buttock, release it into neutral, slight extension, and roll it back up. And then center, we roll down one more time through the spine, trying to be even in the hip bones. And then draw the right knee in and just take a deep breath. Point and flex both feet. Circle both ankles. And then the other direction. And then stay here, holding the knee, scoop out your abdominals and bring the bottom leg up. We're just going to get a little bit warm in our core central, okay? We're going to switch the legs and reach. And switch the legs and reach. And again, switch and reach, and let's go to the left leg, put the head down, and roll and reach that right leg down, and circle the ankles. And then the other way, point and flex, and then bring yourself up to a tabletop position. I'm going to have you stabilize in your center for a moment. So put your fingertips on your hip bones. And I like to put my thumbs on my low rib cage. So I'm feeling like a chessboard when I'm staying stable. And then drawing the navel in, I'm going to open the right leg to the right like a book is opening up. And then I come back up. And I lower to the left. I don't have that much room here because of the reformer. And we're going to open one way. And come back up, and you're trying not to rock your hips, roll and up. And then we're going to lower straight down without arching the back, so there should be no gaping holes in your lower back or your mid-back. And then the other leg. Inhale. Use the exhalation. Keep exhaling. Inhale now. Exhale. And then we're going to do a little circle. The right leg opens. It comes around and up. And now the left leg, it opens, it comes around and up. Now, if you're not sure you're doing a good job in keeping stable, lift your head and look. And if you're honest, you'll notice that maybe you can't get as far as you thought you could because you're cheating, and you don't want to do that. So, we come back to center, we lower both legs, keeping our lumbar spine pressing down into the mat, and then bring the feet down, take a deep breath. Breathe out. And you can breathe out through your nose or through your mouth. And then we're going to take the soles of the feet together, draw the navel in, and relax. And you're going to tuck your pelvis and untuck a few times. Tucking and untucking. So it's like cat back and cow back. And then I'm going to press my back firmly into the floor, feeling the mat below me. Get my feet ready, and if it doesn't hurt my feet, I'm going to lift my pelvis in this position. And then I'm going to stretch my hips away from me. Draw my shoulders down, and then one more time, try to roll down. Try to roll down. Release the neck a little bit, and then roll down. And then let your thighs just drop. Okay. Then you'll take your feet and your knees, and you'll open up a little bit. So you have some separation here. And we're going to do windshield wipers. So all of these are very basic moves that you could do anytime, and it's good to know them. We're going to drop the right thigh inwards to the left, and I'm going to tuck my pelvis. So I'm back to cat back. And then I'm going to untuck, and I'm going to complement this with my right arm. So I tuck, and I reach through my right arm, and then I untuck and I lengthen, and that should feel really good. Tuck and untuck, and I'm doing that with breath, and it's fine. You can exhale as you tuck, or you can inhale. I usually exhale since I'm working through the abdominals a little bit, and then inhale and getting a little more length. But either breath pattern is good. Okay, come back to center, do the other side. The left knee goes down. Some people drop the right leg. I kind of like having it up a little bit. And then I'm going to extend my left arm, and then I'm tucking and lengthening. Again, tuck and untuck. One more time. Tuck and really feel that connection in through the hip flexors, the side of the quad, the stomach muscles, the back, the chest, and then stretch long and reach. And come back to center. Good. Bring your knees into your chest, rock your back for a moment, and then take your hands behind your head, relax your head in your hands, come up from your abdominals, and bring your feet up to the ceiling, lifting them up, squeeze the inner thighs, rotate if you can, so I'm turning my thighs out, so it looks more like this, and then I'm going to lower the legs to where I feel that I'm stable in my spine, and I'm holding there a moment. And if that's going to hurt my back, I bend the knees. You just bend the knees. But otherwise, say you feel safe here. Now you stay here and you squeeze your inner outer thighs, you pull your navel in, try to relax your neck in your hands, or put your head down, but press your back into the floor, take a moment, and then come back in and take another deep breath. Right ankle over the left knee. We stabilize and we come up. Flex your feet. This is not a stretch yet. So I'm pushing my right knee open. I'm pulling my left knee in. I'm at a tabletop position with this left knee, 90 degrees. And I stay here for anywhere from 10 seconds to a minute, pushing. So you're pushing against each other. And so I'm working my right hip open, my left thigh in. I'm stabilizing my lower abs and my middle abs as well, although they're all connected, as we know. Now you're going to keep that tight, and then I'm going to lower this down in one unit, and I lift my hips back up, stretch up. Reach out with your pelvis. Reach out and open the front of the right hip here. Take a deep breath, inhale, Exhale, tilt, curl, roll down through cat back. And then from there, I come back up and I take a hold of that left leg, right hand through the hole, and I pull it in and just stretch now and just release, just release. You can rock or you can just stay stable. And then we put the foot down, draw the navel in, and slide the left leg out. Keep your feet flexed. Now my left hand is on my hip bone, my right hand is on my thigh, and I'm going to pull the two apart. Pull the two apart. So I'm opening my hip bones, but guess what? I'm not rocking like that. See how I rock down? Don't rock, and just pull out. Okay, then release. Bend the knees, close the eyes. Feel a difference, especially in the hip and the balance of the hips. And then the other side. Come up, first step. Right thigh stable. Open the left knee, push the right knee forward, left knee out. So if I was using my hands, it would be like this. But I'm not using my hands, I'm using my abdominals and my thighs. And then hold and breathe, relax the shoulders. Breathe again. So find a way to relax up here, even though you're working down here and in the stomach. And then once you hold it for the amount you want, you're going to lower slowly using your center. Put that right foot on the floor and lift up the hips. Stretch them away. Take a deep breath. Reach out. Roll down one more time. And you'll slide that right leg out. Put the right hand on the hip. Left hand on the thigh. Pull it out. Now I might have changed the order on that, but I'm going to come back to the stretch. So either way, we end this little sequence with two stretches. This is the first one, where I'm pulling my right hip bone down and my left thigh down, and breathing here. But I'm not relaxing. I'm really working this left leg out and down. And then I draw the navel in even more to go ahead and now relax your feet, close your eyes if you like, and just stretch. Maybe rock. And then release. Very nice. Okay, let's do a quick extension of the spine. So I'm going to try to do it as safely as I can so that if you're not used to this, you'll feel safe as well. Take your arms by your side, pull in your abdominals. I like to tighten my buttocks and tighten your hamstrings, tighten your legs, and reach your feet out like you're a mermaid or merman. Reach your legs out, and then you're going to float your chest. Now put your hands here for a second. Work your upper middle abs as well as your lower. So now I'm lifting here. Then I keep these muscles working as well as my back muscles, and I float up. So that's a little bit more work. That's more work because I'm lifting up my lower abs. Then I'm going to lengthen, and I keep breathing, and I can extend a little bit and lift the arms. My feet can be up or down, but either way, they are working really hard. And then I'm going to take my arms to a T shape if I want more challenge. And if I want more challenge than that, I'm going to bring my feet and arms out and up. And we just take a deep breath and lengthen and lengthen and reach and reach and reach and reach. And then when you've had enough, you'll go back to open knees child's pose with the arms out.